you know it is time to go ahead and dust off your best cowboy boots and your best hats for the Houston Rodeo.
Yeah, but maybe you're thinking, you know what, I kind of want to take it to the next level here. So we have Miss DIY Tamika Fletcher here. Basically, you are taking us where our rodeo is maybe living in our Renaissance era.
That's right. I first saw these during the Renaissance concert, and I went bananas. I said, look how amazing these hats are. But I was more excited about thinking about how I could make these on a budget.
Ooh.
So these are hats I found at the grocery store, believe it or not, and they were less than $25. So I was truly excited to find them. I found trim at a craft store, but you could find the trim online anywhere, anywhere from maybe $5 to $20. For this part, I used about 3/4 of a yard.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, the options are unlimited, it sounds like.
Yes.
Also, okay.
And this is actually beaded, but of course you can find rhinestones. I mean, these could really be upwards towards $100 just for a little bit of trim. So I found this one at the craft store and added it underneath the bottom of the hat. And so when you add it, I use my hot glue gun, and now at this point I think I could build a house with this thing. I've done just about everything. But when you apply it, you put it underneath the bottom of the hat on the edge, but upside down. Okay. So that when it's hanging, you see that they're kind of hanging this direction.
So when we're working with it like this?
Yes.
Upside down?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. So working with it upside down, use your glue and just go right around the edge. But, you know, this is a very elaborate version of the hat, but you can actually make something that's just a little more subtle if you like. I've already added some rhinestones, and you can find these also online. I mean, look how beautiful that is.
Gorgeous. So for this one, the trim that you put here, you did a few lines of those rhinestones?
Yes, I did a few lines, but I'd like to add this over the top, and I'm going to add just a little spot of hot glue on the back here.
To connect the edges.
To connect the edges. And also, I might want to take this trim off to do something else with it.
Oh, okay.
So maybe it's a good idea to kind of just put it on in a temporary way so that it can be removed. But as you can see, this is really quick, and it takes maybe 5 minutes to complete one of these.
Oh my.
Between adding the trim around the base and then adding the trim at the bottom, I think these literally took me 5 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
So what are we talking about, like 15, 20 bucks all in?
15, 20 bucks. I've seen these online for $250, $100, and so I was truly excited to create this version of it. I think that the cheaper route would be beads versus rhinestones, but hey, whatever your budget will allow.
But I'm thinking too, it looks like this trim, if you had a little bit of extra, like I could see it right on the rim of your pocket there.
Oh, absolutely.
You could tack that on. So you could make a whole look, so it looks like you bought this whole complete outfit together.
Yes, look at you, a stylist here. I think you're trying to create a whole outfit to go with your bling boots.
And I like the removal too, because you can make this any color. Like you could, if you find it in your green, you can make it look like it came with your outfit.
That was my first thought. Like you could really do anything with this.
Absolutely. One thought would be to add this to some Velcro to put at the top of your boot, maybe, just to put around the top. I mean, anything. You just be as creative as you'd like. And trim like this, especially if you have some left over from another project, and I usually do. And it doesn't have to be bling. I mean, this is one version of it, but you could also
put suede, you can put whatever you want on there.
Absolutely.
And tell us where to go to get more tips for you, because I know you do more than hats for rodeo.
Oh, absolutely. Tamika Fletcher _ is my Instagram, and you can find me there.
Okay.
All right, well, Tamika, spin me like a spur. You have blown my mind this morning. We appreciate you coming in.